Hello, and welcome to Brawl Brew Episode 2. This is a series where I make brawl decks on MTGA and then take them on a test drive to see how they perform. This episode focuses on Florian, Voldaren Scion, and the sets that are involved are shown on screen. These are the current standard 2021 sets. With Crimson Vow, Midnight Hunt, Adventures in Forgotten Realms, Strixhaven, Kaldheim, and Zendikar. So let's get to the commander card. So this is Florian. He costs 1 black red. He's a legendary creature, Vampire Noble. He has first strike, and he says at the beginning of your post-combat main phase, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the total amount of life your opponent lost this turn. Exile one of those cards and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may play the exiled card this turn. So this card is also a 3/3. So having a 3/3 with first strike already is a pretty imposing creature, and what this deck tries to do, or how I've built it, which I will show a little bit of in a second, is try to keep Florian alive, so there's a good amount of reanimation to get him back from the grave. Has a lot of targeted removal and board removal to keep everything open for an attack for both Florian and the creatures in the deck, and try to win essentially with ramping up into either ramping up into big spells that deal a lot of damage, or just keeping your opponent from having anything on the field and just attacking with creatures. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently this time. We're going to start with the Aether Hub link, which will be in the description of the video on YouTube. So you'll be able to look at this, and I figured that this is a better way of looking at more details about the deck than what MTGA has to offer. So you can see from mana curve have mainly twos, and there's a lot of black cards in this deck. And with this curve, this makes it classified as more of a mid-range deck, which I learned that Aether Hub goes into what defines these types of decks. So it is more mid-rangey, and this is the cost in terms of wild cards that you would need for it. So we have a lot of mythics in this, quite a bit of rares, but these are the details you can see from Aether Hub, and you'll be able to see this in the description. Looking at the individual cards, I'm going to switch over to MTGA. And go a little bit. So here's Florian in all his glory. In past experience with this deck, which I have pre-built, haven't started the constructing live yet, but this is one that I pre-built quite a bit ago. And in my experience, the big spells that let you win are Crackle with Power, because Florian just allows you to get so much mana from his ability with all the lands that you draw. Or Light Up the Night. Those are the two big finishers, I would say. In terms of reanimation, we have Dollhouse of Horrors, which is super nice for Florian. Getting him as a 1/1 isn't that great, but it does mean that you can get him on the field, which just having him for his static ability does work fairly well. We have Blood on the Snow to get him back as well. Olivia, Crimson Bride, works very well with Florian, because if she dies, then because Florian is a vampire, he will stay on the field. We have, where is it? Null Priest of Oblivion, which you can kick to bring a creature card back from the graveyard to the battlefield. That affects Florian. And we have this Moldal-Face land, which if you can get this off for about 7 or 8 mana, you can get a lot of stuff back from the grave, typically. If Goldspan Dragon's in your graveyard, and you get Florian and Goldspan back, that's pretty hard for the opponent to come back from. In terms of board removal, we have Burn Down the House, which both of the effects of this are very useful, depending on the deck your opponent's playing. Blood on the Snow, of course, and Meathook Massacre. Why wouldn't you play this? This card's just amazing. A card that has amazing synergy with Florian that you might not think about. Well, there's two actually. We have Forsworn Paladin, who, although he isn't a vampire, which this deck kind of has a vampire sub-theme, the second effect of giving +2/+0, using that on Florian can help him push through creatures that he normally wouldn't be able to as a 3/3. And this also applies with Reaper's Talisman, which gives him Death Touch, and also makes it so that if your opponent blocks Florian, you're still making them lose life, so Florian's effect will trigger. And another way to get past if your opponent just has a board of creatures is Thermo Alchemist, who essentially guarantees that you'll always be able to play the top card of your deck if you have Florian in play and your opponent just has a bunch of creatures that you can't attack through. But outside of that, we just have a lot of supporting creatures that are meant to be more anti-control. So Skyclave Shade is probably one of the best anti-control cards in the deck. Evan Death, very nice for that. The Vampire Socialite's a very efficient menace creature, which a lot of control decks run Planeswalkers, and this just is a massive headache for them. And then everything else is basically targeted removal, and then Valky. It's just, why wouldn't you play Valky? He's just too good. Or Tibalt, to be more real. It's Tibalt. But yeah, that's essentially the deck. I'm going to do 5 games to show off its abilities. And let's get started. Thinking of ways that this deck could be altered, it could use a bit more reanimation, I think, to protect Florian, or to get him back on the field. Fortunately, there's not a lot of ways to do that outside of what I already have. But there are a few that you can do. Just, I don't know if they're worth it. This deck kind of needs Florian in order to function, but if your opponent is slow rolling it, then you can just beat him up with the creatures. That being said, having all of the targeted removal can sometimes leave you in the dust. But okay, going up against Toski. And I never get to go first. I do think this is a good hand for Toski because we have ways of exiling him, and I don't think I want to pass that up. So he doesn't have a way of protecting Toski. So Start off with that land. In case we draw our other creature land. Okay. Well, that sucks. They're gonna get to draw one card. Or, well, actually, no, they won't. Well, okay, yeah, they will, but not off of Toski though, because I'll just Baleful Mastery Toski straight away. Okay, let him attack in, and let's. He's gonna draw anyway, so might as well. And the big question is, do I play Florian or do I play Morbid Opportunist? I might just play Morbid Opportunist. I'll play Florian. If they kill Florian, then I can go off with Morbid Opportunist. It's taken a while to think. The only thing I don't want him to have is the whatchamacallit, that 1-mana green card that lets you fight. I forget what it's called. Okay. Does he have a fight card, I wonder? Ah, there it is. Okay, Blizzard Brawl, that's what it's called. Alright, whatever. So that's fine. Do I want to get out Morbid Opportunist now, or do I want to wait? No, I'll get out Morbid Opportunist. Because he might just deal with that straight away. Ooh, and he had to play a tapped land. That's good for me. No Hunter, okay. This is getting scary. He has a... yeah, you can attack in there, that's fine. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. I think that I still want to hold up a Feed the Serpent. Or Hacker's Mauling. I think those are still worth keeping. But let's see what he does with Toski here. He plays it, then we're in good shape. Okay, he played Toski. Okay. Let him attack in. Okay, and let's exile Toski. Ouch. Man, these cards aren't doing me any favors, are they? Okay. I think I will attack in with Goldspan Dragon. Get him online, because I might need to use Crackle with Power early. I'll get out Valky, just to make sure he doesn't have any haste creatures in his hand. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's get rid of Tovolar. I think I'll play Hagra as a land, unfortunately, but unfortunately, if I transform Valky, the trigger for Tovolar doesn't happen, but oh well. He's going all into manually tapping for some reason. Yeah, that figures. Attack with everything, maybe? Oh, okay. So I have to double block here. Well, this isn't going very smoothly. Wow. Okay. What can I do here? I think I have to play Florian. Back in. That's a good draw. I can play out Nighthawk Scavenger to gain some life. Interesting that they're not playing out Tovolar. Kind of a weird choice. What are they doing? Are they gonna attack in here? Okay. That is weird. So I unfortunately have to just attack in. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. I think I have to take Grim Bounty so that I can. Let's see. Will I have enough? Okay, so let's kill. There's no point in gaining life right now, but let's kill. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, actually, it kind of does. Kill the Augur of Autumn. Let's use this. Oh wait, I am dead, aren't I? Yeah, I'm dead. Got kind of mana screwed early there, fortunately. I miscalc that. Man, that sucks. Oh my goodness. All right. This is gonna be a fast game, I feel. We're not keeping this hand. We want more removal. Oh goodness gracious. Are we gonna be alive long enough? Maybe. Okay, that's fine. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no. I need a swamp. I need a swamp. I need 2 swamps actually. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, okay. Oh, there's something that makes, you know, the mana, so. Alright. So, I might just have to use Baleful Mastery on Adelaine right away. Blood in the draw. Because I need to delay long enough to use blood on this node. Unfortunately. This is not going super well already, but whatever. Are they just gonna buff up Paladin class? I'd be okay with it. Oh. That does kind of suck, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, we'll play out Florian. Nice deterrent here. Wonder what they're gonna do to Florian. If they're gonna do anything at all, that is. Okay. Can I get another swamp, please? No, that is not... It's not what I wanted. Get out Florian again. I need another swamp. Please. Please. Give me another swamp. Need it. Need it to wrestle control of this game. God. I would also need it for the kicker. I have mostly swamp. Oh no! You have another plane? No? Oh, okay. This has to be a trick, but I think I want to get it out of their hand. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And let's decline. No! Come on! I can't... Let's look at their hand. Okay, that's a good thing to get out of their hand. That's a good thing to get out of their hand. That would be devastating. Okay. Are they just gonna buff that up? No. Okay, good. Good. I might be getting mana screwed here. Because if I don't draw a swamp, I think I lose. This has been an unfortunate mana situation. I have not a great chance of, you know, if I draw a land, it's likely going to be a swamp, but... Oh, okay. Whew. Alright. We can wrestle back control now. Oh. Give me back Florian. Yes. Ooh. Could use more swamps, but this is fine. This is what I wanted. Oh god. So with the Nighthawk Scavenger, I can start gaining life, which is nice. Oh, okay. Okay, this is good for me. Alright. Get rid of you. Yes, pay the 1. Alright. Go in. I need another swamp. That's not a swamp, but that actually is helpful. Okay, I think that we may be in a good shape here. Ooh, are they just planning on winning with the creature land? That would be nice. Are they not doing an attack? Okay, that's fine. Man, that shield complicates things. I think that I will take the swamp, though. Take the swamp so that I can use the Grim Bounty on the fledgling. Solve, pay the 1. Okay. Then get out Nighthawk Scavenger. Have a Death Fetch creature. And pass. So what they could do is equip the Code Spell Cleric, but I don't think that's going to do much for them. Oh, or they could buff up the Paladin class. Which if they do that, then I just take the hit, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just take a hit. Ouch. Okay. How much mana is this gonna cost? It's gonna cost 4? Or 6, I mean? Yeah, I think that's... What does this thing do when it's good? Creatures enter tapped, okay. Let's do 3. Submit. Submit. Oh, wait a minute. It's gonna deal 1 less. So I would need to do it for 4. 3, 4. Okay, hold up. Let me count this out. So 1, 2, that's the base. I do it for 4 damage. I pay that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And just to be safe, in case I don't draw a land, I think I just attack in with Florian. I would have gained the same number anyway, but okay, we'll take the swamp. Do that, and then that should be good. Okay. I didn't really think there. I forgot that this would prevent 1 damage. So, oh wait, shoot! The thing blocks. Oh crap. Okay, it was actually good that I did it that way. Then that was actually good that I did it that way. Okay. I forgot about that too. Okay. Alright. Do I have anything I could bring back in my grave? No. So I think I'll take the land to be safe. Okay. So let's see, what is it gonna do here? Okay. Cool. Go in. Soul Shatter. Okay, I think I win. Okay, let's go for the mountain. Okay, let's count this out. So, I need to deal 8 to his face. So I need 10? I definitely have 10. 8 to the face. I'll pay. Pay 1. Okay. This hurt my brain. This hurt my brain to think about. Oh man, because I do run the mono white deck in standard, so like I know exactly what the shield does. And I was focusing on the shield. I forgot about the paladin class for the soul shatter. That was almost bad, but it worked out. We just went with that strategy. That took a lot of thinking there. Almost lost that one, but do we go second that time too? We also went second. Man, I never get to go first. It's just a conspiracy. But okay, we got clerics. This is an interesting one to go up against. And I think this hand is fine. Interesting note about Florian is playing Florian on your 3rd turn, so when you can like earliest play him, sometimes isn't the best strategy, because your opponent would, yeah, like they're holding up mana here, so I might think that they have some sort of kill spell. And in this case, just adding to the board is somewhat better. And also, it means that if you attack him with your creatures on the ground... That's annoying. If you attack him with your creatures on the ground, then you can find another land with Florian. So, I'm going to try and do an example of that here, but play Florian, attack him with the Socialite. Okay, we did find a land. So, let's take that one. Put it down. So if you play him turn 3, you almost can't do that. You can sometimes do it if you get out the Forsworn Paladin and you make a treasure turn 2, and then you use up that treasure, but you're only dealing 1 damage to your opponent, so you have to really hope that you're getting the that you're getting that that land, which can't really do with this deck. You can maybe build it differently, but okay. Reaper's Talisman is so nasty. Just first strike and death touch are really deadly combos with Florian. But okay, what do we want here? I can get out. Oh, okay. I don't really know if I want to count that as a game. How long have I been streaming for? About 40 minutes. Depending how the next games go, I might do a bonus game for Florian. If I manage to go first with this deck, then it'd be pretty hard for the opponent to come back from. I just wish that there were more ways of protecting Florian, which I might explore that a little bit in the deck creator, because I have been thinking about that lately, but this deck is definitely more at home for me, because when I first got into Magic, my favorite color was red, and then I got hold of a Rakdos deck, and I love that thing to death. And even though the first Brawl deck I showed was Control, is what we're going up against right now. Kind of black-red is where I feel at home. But I think this is fine. I don't think I'm going to play Florian out on turn 3. I think I'm going to wait turn 4 so that I can get the Malakir Rebirth up for him. Although this guy could also just counter Florian, but yeah. I often run up against Toxrill, and honestly, I'm not too impressed with Toxrill. I haven't built a deck for him, so it could just be that my decks are a bad matchup for it, but I haven't been impressed with Toxrill's performance in Brawl. Maybe that'll change when Kamigawa comes out. Oh, okay, whatever. Siphon Insight, sure. Maybe that'll change, but right now, I don't know. So this is interesting. Do I want to play Valky out so that I see what their hand is, or do I want to play Valky as a Planeswalker? I think I might want to look at his hand, so I'll play out Valky as a creature. Ooh, he has a Morbid Opportunist. Okay, that's nice. Is he just gonna... Really? Okay. So knowing what's in his hand, I don't think I want to play the, I don't think I want to play Florian yet. And I don't want to play my Morbid Opportunist. What I might just do is, so I'm going to attack in with Valky. He has Lolth too. Crap. Okay. I'm definitely holding on to this Shatter Skull Smashing for the Lolth, but... Okay, he's going for a Replicating Ring. That's fine. So, I think I'll transform Valky here. Okay. The funny thing is, I can get out my second Morbid Opportunist so that they trigger off of each other. That might be funny. Or I can... Which is better? Do I want to get out my own Morbid Opportunist? That honestly might be better. Yeah, let's do that. I'll play that. If he wants to, because if he wants to Crippling Fear right now, then I would get to draw 2 cards off of it. So that means that he's probably going to play Lolth, which I would be okay with, because then I can use the... Oh, okay, that's interesting. So then that means that I can... Okay. I will kill that. Draw 2 cards. Go in with these guys. Play that, I guess, as a black. And the third. Okay. I think I will use my Malakir Rebirth. Do I want to do it on Valkyrie or do I want to do it on my Morbid? I think I'll do it on my Morbid Opportunist. My actual Morbid Opportunist. Antelope. Sometimes people name things like that are a bit more insulting. But okay. Oh, I could have, dang it, I messed up there. But alright, let's get out Florian by any means. Or anyway. Oh, I didn't, okay. I looked out. I totally blanked that I could have avoided that, but I think I'll avoid playing the Forsworn Paladin for now in case he has a wipe. But yeah. Okay, there's his own Morbid Opportunist. Oh, okay, he just straight up killed him. Okay, that's fine. Yep, don't have a way of bringing it back from the grave. What is happening here? The computer was freaking out. Yeah, let's try and feed the. Ooh, do I want to feed the serpent or do I want to? I think I'll Blood Chief's Thirst actually, so I can get. Well, actually, yeah, I'll Blood Chief's Thirst. Sure, autopay. My audio is acting very strangely at the moment. I don't know why, but. So he can get out Toxrill to kill 2 of my creatures, but I'd be okay with it. Okay, that is what he's gonna do. I wonder if he has the Malakir Rebirth. He might. I think I want to build up to a Crackle with Power for 11. So at the moment I have 7. That means I'd win with it in 2 turns. Fine. He's waiting on something. Oh, I get to draw off of that too? Okay. So, I think I'm just not going to risk it. I'm going to feed the serpent on Toxrill. And what's the best play at this point? I can get out Reaper's Talisman. Though that's not the... No. So if I wait to get out Ebon Death, then he could Soul Shatter on it if he plays out Lull. But then I would use the Skull Shatter and bring it back. So I'm not bringing you back. So that might be what I do. I definitely attack in here. Okay. Oh, Okay, Honored Heirloom. Oh, that's annoying. And is he gonna get out Lolth? Or what's he gonna do here? Is he gonna Blood on the Snow? No? Okay. I've been dead. So he can Soul Shatter it. Or he can do that. I do have a good bit of things that I can bring back, but I think that I might just go with the Den of the Bugbear. Is he gonna kill it? He Soul Shatters and he kills Morbid Opportunist, which is what I would want. So he either has another kill spell in his hand, or there's kind of a debate between if he has a kill spell or a counter spell. Maybe getting the counter spell out of the way would have been smarter. Because I could have I could have made sure that I could have grappled with power, but I think this is fine. So this time I will play out the Skyclave Shade. Oh, notably, he didn't even exile it. He could have exiled it. And now I have lethal in my hand. Because if he plays, he can play Toxrill to get rid of a lot of what I have on board, which is what I would want him to do, because they need to be tapped out, and I can just crackle with power. Let's do that. I'll use Reaper's Talisman. Let's see, what does he have in store in his hand? I don't even know. But let's see, are you gonna go with Toxrill? Okay. So that's probably a good game, if I were to guess. I don't think there's anything he can do about it. So yeah, I don't think there's anything he can do about it. I'll just be safe and hit his face. And there we go. Yeah. I'm definitely not impressed with Toxrill. I might do a build of him at one point, but it's just all of the creature lands and all of the planeswalkers, like he just you know, he's devastating as in a EDH, but in Brawl, I don't know. So I think that this is gonna be the last game, because that one was very long. This is the 5th game, right? I think so. Yeah. I mean, either way, that 3rd game kind of showed off the deadly combo of Florian and the Reaper's Talisman, because those two are a deadly pair. But yeah, this deck does good against control and aggro. I mean, that is kind of the point of mid range a little bit, but yeah. Takes a lot of fun. Feel at home with the black-red. Ooh, goodness. My dude, your name does not match the commander you're playing. You need a dot right before that 5. And a 0. This is not a keepable hand for this guy. This is a very keepable hand because of Forsworn Paladin. And the Flunk and the Hagra Mauling. So do that. So yeah, what you could do with Forsworn Paladin is turn 2, pay the life, and then you get out Florian and attack in, but I wouldn't really recommend doing that, like, ever. Okay, I think that I'm just gonna build up some treasures. Get this guy to use to force him to use his mana, essentially. Well, that's annoying. And try to steal it. No. Okay, so the question is, with my opening, do I play Florian? Oh man, I could have. Alright. I messed up again. Dang it. Don't be like me and do that. Hopefully it doesn't matter, but yeah, I wasted a land there. Let's be real, it will matter, but you know. Okay, I think that I will just attack in here. That's menace, dude. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. This is also going to be a slow game. Okay. Okay, cool. Back in with Florian. Question is, does he notice that I can buff Florian? Or no? Yeah, dude, your name is a little bit of a misnomer. Sorry, but okay. So I get to kill. Oh wait a minute! Wait. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. So because I'm a dingus, I'm gonna play this out as a land. Dang it. Could have been at a bit more mana there, but oh well. We make do. Oh, okay. He just wants cards. That's fine. Okay, so I get to pay the life, create a treasure here. Let's hack in. Okay, so this is interesting. Let's let it happen. That's a good hand, or a good draw, I mean. Counter. Actually, I don't think he can counter this for 2. Oh! Yes, he can! I forgot about that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Surprised that you didn't hold on to that for Florian, but, you know. Oh. Okay. I can just Blood on the Snow. That might be better. So, yeah, okay, let's attack in, be efficient about this, and Blood on the Snow to get back Florian. Now I've lost my Forsworn Paladin. But I'm still in pretty good shape here. The scary thing is that being in blue has some... Oh, okay. What does this card do again? Plus, whenever he attacks, exile... Sure. Okay, I'm just gonna... flunk that. Can you counter that? Okay, fine. Okay, let's attack in here. Cool. Power word kill. And I will hold up Ebon Death. He exiled 4? This is the first time I've ever seen the Demilich come back like that. Yeah, I'll play the 3. Okay. You know, it has 4 things to bring it back. Okay. Attack it. Man, I should maybe have considered I considered Demilich for my Jacob deck. Ooh. Well, now he can't bring it back because Tipple. Yeah, I'm just gonna give me give me that.
And away you go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
My pain.
Okay. Think that he's in trouble. The Ward 4, I can pay through it. Oh, and I can cast Demulich. They'll cost. Oh, that's interesting that that works like that. I didn't think that it. I didn't think that that would work. That I can pay it for. I can pay it for any mana, but it's still the cost reduction still happens. Never seen that interaction before. That's interesting. Okay, so I think that I will call it there. We've been going for like over an hour, I think. Yeah, over an hour. And we just finished the challenge. So I think that was, what was that? That was 4 out of 5 victories, which is better than Jacob, or Jacob as I call him, from the last episode. But before I end it, I wanted to see how many back from the graveyard effects there are that can work with Florian to give him more protection. Because I think like, that's the biggest weakness, is if they continually kill Florian, then it's kind of bad. Okay, Blood Beckoning is interesting. This is the one that I think it might be better than the Null Priest for Florian. Because turn 4 you can just continually bring him back and then have things to protect him. So this is something that you could put in the deck. It's been kind of hard outside of that for cuts. Like this card is somewhat not impressive. But at turn 2 not a lot of people have flyers, so this is just like a free attack a lot of times, or turn 3. Undead, this is kind of a build around, but you can maybe do it around Undead Butler. It can work. Yeah, currently there's not a lot of ways to bring him back from the grave pretty cheaply. I guess there is this one, but that's not really that worth it. This one as well is kind of worth. Oh, I was wondering why I hadn't seen this card before. This card is not that great. He's not a... No, he's a noble, so it doesn't count for that. Yeah, not a lot of ways to bring him back from the grave. Unfortunately, didn't get to see Dollhouse of Horrors go off, but this is a really great card for when you just have a static ability commander that you want. But, yeah. That is Florian, the Voldaren Scion. Yeah, Florian Voldaren Scion. So, the last look at the deck and details that MTGA gives you. You could make a more creature-heavy variant. I've seen people do a vampire theme with Florian, which, you know, you can do that, but I don't see much of a purpose at this point. Maybe I haven't looked at the Kamigawa set coming up. Maybe that has more synergy, but yeah, there's not a lot of vampires that I would personally put in this deck. This just, you know, having this mid-range build is where I went with. You can have a different build. Let me know if you have different build that works for you in the comments. I would still say that Jacob wins more than this deck, but um, maybe yours wins more for you than Jacob. Who knows? Yeah. If you have any suggestions for a commander to build in the future, then leave them in the comments. I do have quite a bit of commander decks already, which I may go into in the future. But that is it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.